Well, howdy, I'm John Mark Dempsey, and once again, we're having a second cup of coffee conversation with Brian Crump.
How are you this afternoon?
Great, with CANHelp. And Brian, your title with CANHelp again is?
I'm the Executive Director.
Executive Director, should have remembered that.
That's all right.
So, East Texas Giving Day.
Yes.
Is upon us.
Yes, coming up next week, next Tuesday, is East Texas Giving Day, which is it's a time of the year when nonprofits and regions, communities can all come together and collectively kind of promote giving to the nonprofits in that area. So, so we have a thing called East Texas Giving Day. So nonprofits from all over the east part of our state get together and promote kind of at the same time to try to raise funds. So.
This will air on actually Tuesday, April 29th. So, so as we speak, or as our listeners are hearing this, they can respond.
That's right.
To
so
East
go give
Texas
today for East Texas Giving Day.
Right. So and I'm sure there's a website for that, but they could probably also go to the CANHelp website.
That's right. You can go to our website and give, or you can go to the easttexasgivingday.org, and you can find that information there, and you can see all the nonprofits that are participating and go through. And if you want to help CANHelp, or if there's some other organization or something that's specific that you want to give to, then you can search it that way and help out.
Do you recall last year how much you received?
I really don't recall.
Yeah, that's unfair.
Well, actually, I'm relatively new at CANHelp, and this is our first year to participate in
I see.
East Texas Giving Day.
Oh.
So,
well then.
Yeah, so we'll see. So.
Yeah. What are some areas, and I suppose when someone makes a donation to CANHelp, in general, they're making a general contribution.
Yes.
Can they be specific about certain areas?
To some things, yes. It just depends on if it meets our mission and our vision and the programs that we're a part of. You can give specifically to the Back to School Fair, which is coming up.
And we're going to be talking about that.
Okay, very good. Which is where the registration starts, but we're fundraising for it right now, and really all the funds that will come to East Texas Giving Day we'll pour into Back to School Fair. So.
Yeah. Are there some other areas where the greatest need is for you?
Absolutely. We're always trying to raise funds to just help folks with their basic needs, your utilities, rental assistance, especially as it gets hot. Like we had an elderly lady in the store, in our offices today, that she had her electricity was off, and she was trying to get it turned back on. She kind of let it slide because of it just hadn't been very hot, but it's coming. The heat's coming, and she was trying to get it back on, but then trying to get it on this week because it's getting into the 80s and upper 80s later on, and it's going to get pretty hot.
Right. So East Texas Giving Day, and as this is heard on KSST, that will be today, this very day, and this may also be seen on Channel 18 and on YouTube, but mark it down for Tuesday, April 29th, and you can help not only CANHelp, but I'm sure some other Sulphur Springs and Hopkins County organizations will.
Absolutely. I know we live in a very generous, giving community, which is one of the great things about Hopkins County. And so absolutely you can support. We encourage, that's one of the great things about the nonprofits here in our community is we all support each other. And there's not a lot of feelings of competition. We all just know we're on the same page, trying to just help the folks in need best we can. So.
Well, we have arrived here at the end of April and about to go into May. And already you are organizing for, and you mentioned it a moment ago, your back to school fair.
Yes.
Which I guess won't happen until sometime mid to late summer, but you've got to get ready for it now.
That's right. Back to school fair, the date of the fair is August the 7th, Thursday from 4 to 6. But registration opens the first week of May. And so you can go online to canhelponline.org and find the paperwork. and you can fill it out, but registration is in person at CANHelp. So come into our offices, turn in your paperwork, we'll check you off, get you a number, and then we'll have a backpack and school supplies ready for all your kids. And really the requirements are, if anybody's on any sort of a benefit, from free and reduced lunch program or SNAP, Medicaid, any of that stuff, just your letter that verifies that, and then we'll make sure that you get taken care of for free backpacks and school supplies. And we work with the schools to make sure we get the stuff that's needed for the grades, and we try to make sure that kids get started with this off on the school year right.
So they would have some identification that shows that they are participating in some program.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
And then they need to bring the form to your office?
Yep, bring the forms to our office and turn it in our office client services window, and we'll get you registered and be ready to go.
The forms will be available at the schools?
Yeah, you can go through your counselor should have those forms, as well as at online with us, or just you can get it at CANHelp.
You show up at CANHelp and you give them a form and they fill it out right there.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's great. It's a great community event. We kind of rally the troops, and the troops meaning all the folks in Hopkins County, to help. So other nonprofits come, churches, a lot of service organizations, and a lot of and businesses too that come, and they have booths there as well, and they pass out candy and swag and little merchandise, and just to help kids know that they're important and that we care about their success in education. And so, and also the three big service organizations, Rotary, Lions Club, and Kiwanis, all join forces as well. And that's to me, that's a pretty cool event, because it really represents our community coming together just to really stand there. And in a football game, when all the players come running out onto the field and all the fans are kind of around them and cheering and stuff, that's kind of what we want it to be. Like kids going, the community just standing behind the kids saying, hey, you can do this. We've got all the school supplies. We've got all the tools for you to be successable. Now you go and be successful in school this year.
And registration starts the first week of May.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
And the deadline would be?
It's June 30th, so all the way through June.
Okay, very good.
And then we take July to process all those and make sure we have everything we need, and we go from there. So,
Brian, we're out of time, but
already
we'll visit again soon. Brian Crump is the my handwriting is terrible. Is the Executive Director of CANHelp, and I'm John Mark Dempsey. This is KSST.